Hey everyone, welcome back. So if you clicked on this video, you was intrigued as I am. I do remember seeing these hotels a long time ago, and to be honest, I didn't even realise they're still going. I'm about to go and stay in a Easy hotel, and if you're familiar with the brand EasyJet, that's the same company. They own a string of hotels up and down the country, and actually quite a few across Europe. I've decided to come to the one in Ipswich to go and check it out. So what's interesting about this hotel is when you book online, you can have the choice to have a window or no window. Now, to be fair, I've stayed in quite a few rooms without windows, so I thought, well, I'll treat myself today and stay in a room with a window. So on the historic high street of Ipswich, sandwiched between some pretty old buildings, here it is, the Easy Hotel. Let's go check in. How do I open these doors? Try that again. Oh, they do open. Hello mate, just want to check in, please.
You're on the first floor, room number on the top row.
Brilliant, thank you very much. I love the card. One swipe closer to rest. Straight away, it feels very office-like, doesn't it? Okay, so just for a second, I'm going to stay quiet and listen to this. I don't think I've ever been into a hotel that is this quiet. I mean, they do say sometimes that silence can be deafening. I've definitely got that vibe here. Well, it wouldn't be an Easy brand without the extras, so you can have a late checkout. So if you've been out late and you want to sleep in for £10, you can stay till 1 o'clock. They can store your bags for £5. And I guess if you're staying more than one night, you can actually get your room cleaned, but it will cost you £10. Do you know what this is? I know it sounds stupid, it's blown my mind a little bit. I didn't realise that these Easy hotels are literally all over Europe, like Amsterdam, Berlin, Barcelona, Malaga. So there's more rooms through here, up the stairs. But interesting layout, it does feel like an office. So there's some rooms just up here on a little mezzanine, just by the lift. So let's head to my room, which is down here. Here is my room, 121. Love the 3D sign. Bit dark, better put this in the slot. By the way, I don't have to pay for electricity. Here is my room. Now remember what I said, I actually did book one with windows, and it must be the thinnest window ever. Wow. In fact, what is the point of closing those curtains? Must be the smallest window I think I've ever seen in a hotel. And I don't think I've got a view. I can just hear some rumblings outside. How weird. Is there supposed to be some kind of protective thing there? It's very strange. It's not going to take much to close the curtain. In fact, there's no point having two fairly big curtains on there. There you go. This is my room. That is the bathroom. Up here, I've got some hangers which are built in. Quite neatly done though, but I mean, that's all you probably need really. A couple of hangers, somewhere to put your trousers. I like the little details on the hangers, just showing you what you can actually hang on there. Mood lighting. There's lights under the bed. Interesting design with the bed. So my remote is neatly placed, along with my towel. Obviously I'm only staying here by myself, so I only get one towel. But I like this on the bed, and these are very similar to Premier Inns, aren't they? But they're purple. Here they're nice and white. Somewhere to put maybe a drink, and obviously I can turn the lights off. But I really do like the lights underneath the bed. That looks quite arty. for once I've got pillows that are not too thick, actually. But the headboard, that's pretty solid. I'll do the bed test in a minute. Got a TV up there. Generally, the room is actually quite clean. There's a few scuff marks, but on the whole, you know, I've got a bin. And it's good to know that I've got plug sockets either side and for USB charging as well. So I guess that's the only other issue, is that there's nothing to put my bag on. If I don't have it on the bed, which it will probably fall off if I'm thrashing around, I've got to put stuff on the floor, because there's like literally no shelves whatsoever. Well, there is, but these are just a bit too tiny to put things on, so I guess I can put it under there, hence why it's designed like that, and hence why there's an LED light underneath the bed too. Might be a really small room, but there's air conditioning, which I control just here. One thing I am gutted about is there's no like little workstation, so if I want to do any editing, I'm gonna have to put it on my lap. Should we check out the bathroom then? Frosted glass, which you think to yourself, what's the point actually? Why did they bother putting frosted glass on there? Because you're going to be in a room with someone you know anyway, but interesting. We've got a big full-length mirror here. No bath obviously, but we do have a shower. Actually, this is really nice. And I know this is a weird thing to point out, but that looks definitely polished to me. Wouldn't have thought they'd have gone to that kind of detailing, and the mirror looks really clean. We've even got some nice small sink, which most people have on an ensuite. And the shower, what is that? I thought that was a bug then. Really random bit of rust. All right, so it doesn't smell overly great in here. That's probably because there's no windows and that's the only little bit of venting in here, but it looks okay to me. Although it looks like the shower gel has been there for a while. Shower head though, and bearing in mind I stayed in a rather posh hotel recently and the shower head was pretty grim, and bearing in mind there's loads of hard water here. See, it can be cleaned, it's not too bad. Is this a cupboard? Oh, I don't think it is. Oh no! Oh, it's all right, there's clips on it. I'm not wrecking the place. So I guess there's no drawers. I thought there might be. But we've got a towel here for our feet. And generally the floor, it is all the same throughout. It's not underfloor heating. Well, the most important thing, of course, is the bed. So let's do the bed test. Sorry, I know I've got my shoes on the bed, I'll be careful. It's actually really comfy, quite firm, but nice and comfy. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have a problem looking up at the TV because that's really gonna put a kink in my neck. I don't have any extra pillows, or do I? No, I don't. That's a shame, I don't have any extra pillows. So there's soundproofing between the rooms because I can't hear anybody else's room or TV or anything like that. But that window, I can hear the church bells outside, which I guess is nice and atmospheric. But I think we're also by some air conditioning units because I can hear the hum, which might get a little bit annoying. Might as well check out that the TV works. Look at that, branding on the telly. And with the main lights off, that's actually quite cosy. So I've got a place to get some hot drinks, nice.
Yep.
Oh, I paid just there, do I?
Yeah.
So how much are we looking at? Oh, everything's £2, okay. Coffee machine, there's some pure water as well. Real coffee beans. Can't get anything out of the vending machine though, it's a bit of a shame. Well, you're probably wanting to know how much this cost me. I will let you know in the morning after I take a shower and get into bed, and I'll tell you how well I slept and if it's worth staying here. And a very good morning. You can't really open the curtains because they're on such a short little run that when you do open them, that is how open they get. But yeah, not much of a view really. I know I had a view with a window, but really. And that thing is what's making all the rumbling, the air conditioning unit. In fact, I can see a window there, which is a lot bigger. I did ask for a window, but didn't think it would be this small. But I have to say, it was a great night's sleep. The only problem is that you are limited to space. So for example, they will hold your phone, some water, but like if you've got keys or, you know, the TV remote, you kind of got to store it and stack it along there because there's nowhere else for it to go. Well, apart from those little points, I really enjoyed staying in this room. This bed was really comfy. Dare I say I've had a better night's sleep in this bed than I have when I've stayed in some of the best rated hotels. Crazy, I know. Obviously this is a budget hotel, no frills, but I really like the design. I think it's pretty chic. Yes, it does feel a little bit officey. It also feels a little bit more like some of these capsule hotels that I stayed in once. Even though it's a budget hotel, the attention to detail for me is always a big thing. The fact they polished some of that stainless steel in the bathroom was pretty impressive, because you wouldn't have thought they'd have done that in a budget hotel. Obviously the only thing it's missing is a kettle in the room so I can have a cup of tea in the morning, but it's no big problem. I can go down to reception, grab a cup, and also get myself a coffee for £2. I feel like I'm on an easy jet flight, really. The shower's pretty good, nice and hot, powerful shower, and this bathroom seems so much nicer than some Premier Inn bathrooms. And all of this cost me just a little over £40 a night. It can be even cheaper if you book it in advance. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Easy Hotels. So comment below, have you stayed here? Would you stay here? Did you know that Easy Hotels still exist? And if you fancy seeing another budget hotel, which is always one of my favourites, click the video here, do give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.